Welcome back to B&T, Living in the V. It's story time in the V. I'm B, T's behind the camera, and little brother's here, man, old Brockton.
Old Brockton.
You know what I'm saying? We got some more stories for you. Seemed like the story time in the V went over good on the last video. I'm glad all you fuckers get a good big laugh out of laughing at our misery. But you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you laughing and being with us. Like my video, dislike my video, tell me why you don't like it, give me a thumbs up, whatever it is, man. Subscribe, hang out with us. That's all we're doing is hanging out. Still living in the V. It's cold as fuck.
It's chilly.
It's cold, man. And when you sleep out in the van, you can't just leave a vehicle running and things like that. So we've been sleeping in the cold. Let me tell you something. Makes you tough. You know what I'm saying? Makes you tough.
Little fuzz on the chair.
Yeah, put a little hair on your chair. You know what I'm saying? But thanks for hanging out with us, like I said. So it's gonna be some story times tonight. We're gonna get a little more personal tonight, man. We're gonna. I think we're gonna talk about getting some stitches in different times. You know
Yeah.
These are pretty intimate stories that you guys are getting tonight. We figured we'd come out with something a little tougher than we did last time. It's hard to top a shitting on yourself story. You know what I mean?
Not everybody be honest about that.
No, not everybody would tell you they
You're
shit.
welcome.
They shit on the school bus.
Shit happens.
All right, man. So we used to live down in Bowling Green for a little while. It's an apartment complex, and we lived on the second story that had a little deck, and then to come down some steps, I guess about 20, 30 steps, something like that. And there was a wooden banister, you know, flat wooden banister run all the way down this and this. Well, I was, I guess I was probably, what, about 17, 18, something like that.
Yeah, you was about to graduate.
Yeah, and I was under the influence. We just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? I won't tell all that, you know what I'm saying? But anyway.
But it's got a lot to do with
So,
it.
yeah, man, so this is, I was feeling good, all right? You know what I'm saying? I was feeling good, okay? So I go outside. I'm going to go play football with the dudes down the street. You know what I'm saying? We're all playing backyard football. You know what I'm saying? If you grew up in the time we did, that was a big deal. Go play football with your buddies like that, so.
That's when cell phones wouldn't end at all.
No, you couldn't afford them. Couldn't nobody afford them. Well, we couldn't afford them. We was poor as fuck. We couldn't afford none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I get all toted up or whatever, right? And I'm enjoying myself. Gonna go outside. I'm gonna play football with the boys. You know what I'm saying? And I decide I'm gonna slide. Don't ask me what the fuck crossed my mind when I done this. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? But I decided I'm gonna slide from the top of this banister to the bottom of this banister.
Home Alone.
Yeah, man. In a pair of ball shorts and a t-shirt, barefoot. You feel me? Okay. Let me remind you that this banister is wooden. Okay, it's not metal. It's not nothing smooth. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, y'all. Okay, so I decided I was gonna slide down it. So I started at the top and slid plumb to the bottom, boys. I'm talking about 30 steps plumb to the bottom.
I feel like the devil grabbed you, didn't
140 mile an hour. You know what I'm saying? Hit my feet at the bottom. I knew I had fucked up. You know what I'm saying? What is that deal on there? It's like at this point, he knew he had fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Done past the point.
So I hit my feet on the ground, and there is this. It felt like a panther was chewing the cheek of my ass off, y'all. Like, and let me tell you something. Some of the most excruciating pain I've ever been in my whole life. So I was so stunned that at the pain and stuff, didn't know what to do. I went back to the top of the steps. And let me tell you what one of the most embarrassing things in your life will be at a 17-year-old young man's life is asking your mama to look at the cheek of your ass because you have fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So I go in the bathroom, drop my britches, man, go do the whole mama come look deal, you know what I'm saying? She comes in there, and when I heard the gasp that mama took, I knew I was fucked. I knew I was hit like dog shit, y'all. You hear me? You know what? I knew it. She helped me tear the shorts off of y'all, when I say splinters run in the cheek of my ass, I got scars to show you my ass. If you ever out and want me to prove it, I'll prove it to you. Like I said, but I got scars that run across the cheek of my ass like Wolverine hit me with them fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Balls.
Yeah. And I'm not talking about no splinters, y'all, like, oh, I got a splinter in my finger. I'm talking about half a fucking Lowe's 2x4. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine to push it up on a 2x4 going down a banister and he just ass cheek.
Oh, it was friction and all, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I have all these fucking splinters, y'all, every bit of half inch wide, something like that. And the only reason we know is because I used to keep them in a jar. Like shrapnel, like from fucking being in war, you know what I'm saying? Like bullet fragments and
That's
shit.
a gift that keeps on giving. You can watch that all the time.
So Mama tells me, hey, Brandon, we're gonna have to go to the hospital. We're gonna have to do something more for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never even seen nothing like this. And when I got to the hospital, this was the worst part. And I hate to say it, but it's the worst part. I get laid out in there, and this Vietnamese doctor come in there, real nice fella, super nice fella, you know what I mean? Come in there, and he said, son, I ain't never seen nothing like this before in my whole life. In my whole career of being a physician. Never seen nothing like this ever. And mind you, it ain't just him standing there. My mama's standing there, my ass out, bare as hell like an onion. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you got it seemed like 40 damn interns hanging out around the table. Girls, guys, everybody just gawking at my whatever. You know what I'm saying? He asked me, he said, Mr. Cox, he said, can we take a picture of this? Because I want to teach my students about this because I've never seen this before ever. So let me tell y'all right now, somewhere in Bowling Green, Kentucky, there is a snapshot of my ass cheek, and it may be in a damn health book. So if you find it, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Because I deserve some revenue for that shit. You know what I'm saying? But there he is, a snapshot of my ass somewhere in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
With some splinters sticking out
with some fucking, I'm talking about 2x4, 6x9s, whatever you want to call them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, gawky. So, like, that's my real embarrassing story. I got more of them, and you'll get to hear them if you're hanging out on this channel. Yeah. You'll get to hear them as we keep going, because I got more episodes to go and more stories to tell. But Brother's got one here that he's going to tell that is pretty personal, and this happened back when we was, hell, I guess we was...
That's when I was about
10 or 12 or something around that time.
8 or 9, 10 or
yeah, something like that.
Something around there. I don't remember my age, but I do remember that incident. Well, you know, everybody just went through, you know, had a trampoline in their lifetime. And, well, my aunt had one up on a hill. And,
yeah, man, we spent a lot of time jumping on trampoline.
We had cousins, you know, jumped up on it and everything, and they had a good time, and I loved it. I loved trampolines. I was just a little thick kid that just don't want to get on a trampoline and do half-assed flips and stuff. Well, I want to have a good time. So, one day, everybody was up there jumping up on a trampoline.
There's about 6 of us up there, same white.
Just having a good time, and I heard them, and I was like, I ain't going to have them happen without me. You know, I'm going to get up there and I'm going to do some jumping. So I walked myself up there, and, well, they wouldn't give me a time of day to get up on the thing. I was just all laughing.
Slow down.
I'm behind you! And I was just like, all right, whatever. So I hobble up on this trampoline, and I had ball shorts on.
Mind y'all, back when we was kids, we was pretty good sized boys already.
I was old hefty.
we was chubby. You know what I'm saying?
I'm around 200 pounds.
I'm still chubby, but we was way worse then.
About 5'4", 5'5", 5'3", in that 3-inch give or take area.
Yeah, but
anyways, had these ball shorts on, and just had a long t-shirt. Well, I went to hobble up on that trampoline there, and it didn't have a blue guard on it. So you had to take a chance and roll, get on it without getting pinched, because them springs and they're jumping. And my cousins, my brother's one of them. He just would not give me the time of day to get up on that thing, and I get up on it, hinge my leg up on it, and by the time they just start jumping, going wall, and just jumping hard as they could. I jump higher than you. Just gosh. But anyways, and about that time, I feel something hook me. And it wasn't pinching it, and it wasn't, grabbing on one of the hooks, kind of hooked my...
From the spring.
Yeah, it kind of hooked me, Twig and 2 berries. They got one of my berries. And let's just say they wouldn't give me the time of day still to do it, so it kind of hooked me and gave it a little yank. And about that time, I screamed. And they was still jumping a little bit. They just looked over at me.
I think we're playing popcorn.
That's when Brandon had a little sympathy here, and I think he put the brakes on.
I had to slow
he
it
came
down,
over and
man.
helped me get off the trampoline, roll over, and needless to say,
There's a time in your life.
There's a time in your life when shit hit the fan, and that's when I was little.
when the trampoline spring pierces your twig and berry.
And that's why should have had the guard.
Should have had the guard. Yeah, man, never take the blue guard off a trampoline and try to roll on it. I'm telling you, don't do it. If you're a dude, really don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
But that's when I was a little kid. I just want to have fun.
Oh, man. We used to do some wild shit when we was kids, man. You know what I'm saying? But it was always like, we didn't really try to put ourselves there. It just usually found us. You know what I'm saying?
I was just a little thick kid, want to get on the trampoline and jump a little bit.
Oh, you jumped?
Oh, yeah. I stuck like Chuck.
Man, I tell you this, kids are raised different in the South. You know what?
Oh, yeah.
You know how I know kids are raised different in the South, brother? It's because I got an aunt. And if Aunt Pam, if you're watching, thank you for making us mine when we was kids.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I appreciate the discipline we got, you know, because it tightened us up. But I got to tell about the time that I thought I was going to get big mouthed on somebody. I was going to loose lip somebody, especially my elders. I thought I was tough.
Just hair up his ass.
And if you've ever met my Aunt Pam, I'm not as tough as her. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not as tough as she is. She's hard ass, you hear me? But anyway, so I'm sitting in there in the living room, and Pam's giving it, you know, chewing somebody. It was doing something, I can't remember. Well, I thought I'd just crack jokes. Thought I was going to be slick and be cut up and say some smart shit. You hear me? I thought I'd got away with it. I thought I was good in the hood. You hear me? I can't remember what I was in there doing. I was washing my hands, doing something. The next thing I know, y'all, the second most intense pain I ever felt in my whole life hit me. Worse than the splinters almost. She had a pair of needle nose pliers, right? And she had me by the fucking ear, okay? And was leading me around the house, making me apologize for every word I said 30 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? I mean, every single fucking word, you know what I'm saying? She told me around with them pliers till I absolutely had to beg her to let me go, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I've ever seen anything hateful nor disrespectful toward Aunt Pam ever.
Using garage tools for inside
discipline.
Yeah. Getting it done.
So if you didn't have parents that used to get your ass like that, or family members that used to get you together, then guess what? You probably an asshole, because I'm better off for her getting me with them pliers that time. You know what I'm saying? I don't run my mouth. I don't do it. Oh, man. We hope y'all have enjoyed these intimate stories of B&T Story Time in the V. I'm B. T's behind the camera. This little brother Brock. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.